Hello everyone. In this video I am going to demonstrate audio preamplifier. This is the third part of this audio preamplifier series. So as you can see in this series I am having an audio preamplifier with three stages. You can see this is the first stage, second stage and the third stage. So this is how the audio preamplifier looks like. Let's look into the circuit diagram quickly. So this is the same audio preamplifier as I have used before in the first video. In the first video I was having four stages. You can see 1, 2, 3 and 4 and an emitter follower. So now this fourth stage and the emitter follower I have omitted. So now there are three stages, first stage, second stage and the third stage, and this output is fed to the oscilloscope and the speaker. So now here you can see this is how the audio preamplifier looks like. You can see these are the coupling capacitors on the top and on the bottom. These are the bypass capacitors, these three bypass capacitors. This is also a coupling capacitor for the audio input. So this is how it looks like. This LED blinks with the audio file. So this is how this audio preamplifier looks like. You can see here. So let us feed some frequencies and we will be observing the responses of this audio preamplifier. So now currently you can see here I am having 483 Hz. So if I feed 483 Hz to this preamplifier, we will be observing the results on the oscilloscope. So here you can see I have activated a signal of 483 Hz. I am feeding it to this audio preamplifier. You can see I am feeding it to this audio preamplifier. Let us look into the oscilloscope. So as you can see here, this is the input and the output waveform on the oscilloscope. This is the input waveform and this is the output waveform. This is a digitized waveform. That's why output waveform is coming a square wave. I am not worrying about this waveform. But here you can see something interesting. So here you can see the input voltage is 35 millivolts. Output voltage is 2.23 volts. So this amplifier is nearly having a gain of 2 volts. You can see 2.23 divided by 35. So it is nearly, you can say it is 2 volts. So the amplifier is having a voltage gain of 2 volts. And you can see I am feeding somewhere near 480 Hz, 480 Hz. And I am getting an unstable frequency. So that means this amplifier, this is the cutoff frequency 48. I have calculated before the cutoff frequency is 500 Hz. So since this is lower than the 500 Hz frequency, that's why the output is like this. You can see the output characteristics. So now I will increase the frequency and I will be observing the results. I am feeding a frequency of 640 Hz. Let's see the oscilloscope. As you can see here, I am feeding 640 Hz. Whatever I am feeding, the same frequency I am getting. So this is the frequency response. Okay. So below 500 Hz, there is a cutoff frequency. This amplifier will not work good under 500 Hz frequency. You can see. So now let's increase the frequency. Now I am feeding 1635 Hz frequency. Let's see the oscilloscope. You can see here I was feeding 1635. You can see. So 1.6 something kilohertz. 1635, 1635. You can see the frequency is matching. Okay. So you can see at this frequency the amplifier is amplifying the signal correctly. So let's increase the frequency further. I have increased the frequency to 13 kilohertz. Let's see the output. Now here you can see there is a voltage roll off. You can see the frequency is okay, but there is a voltage drop. You can see 1.98 instead of 2 volts. So there is a voltage drop, but the frequency is somewhat okay. So this is how we can find out the bandwidth of an amplifier. So here we can conclude that my amplifier is not good under frequency of 500 Hz. So the bandwidth of my amplifier starts from 500 Hz. I am not feeding any higher frequencies because my signal source is not capable of feeding these higher frequencies now. And this higher frequency for audio preamplifier is of no use. That's why I am not increasing the frequency further. As you can see, above 15 kilohertz, the frequencies are not much audible. So I am not increasing the frequencies. So now let us connect the speaker and we will be hearing the tone. So I have connected the speaker. So now here you can see this is how the setup looks like. So now if I reduce the frequency, you can see. You can see, so this is how my amplifier is amplifying the input audio signal. Even if the amplifier frequency response is bad under 550 Hz, but still here you can see it is working. It is working. So now let's play an audio file and we will be observing the response. I'll stop this signal generator. Let's play this audio file. You can hear the sound is pretty clear. So this is how my audio preamplifier works. It is concluded that the performance of this amplifier below 500 Hz is not so good. However, the amplifier is working fine. So now in the next video I am going to enhance this preamplifier and we will be observing the results. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Please watch the fourth part of this audio preamplifier series. Thank you so much.